season of my lower league management save here with Guiseley, and yeah, new season and new transfer window and all. And I actually changed my name legally or whatever. It's not legally. Second name is Guiseley now. It was a competition in Sweden searching for Tottenham, and there you could motivate why you chose to. And Guiseley, I fall in London with them. I've been in love with them since 2009. So yeah, and I changed my first name as well to Jackie instead of Jacob. So now it is Jackie Guiseley, but everyone is probably going to say wrong. But anyway, let's go to the transfer window. Let's see what we have done. I think it's not too much, unfortunately, or there is some, but there were not that many. Ben Raden has gone. Fearn, a youth player here, unfortunately is not good enough, has gone. Alfie Fowley, as I said, he would leave. Will Milton, fortunately it says that he's just 57 now in recommendations, so maybe it was good. Ben Raden there, and Neil Blake. So yeah, some renowned names there. No, we did not do any. We have not sold anyone, so there we see. And at the end of the season, or it was before the transfer, and I signed this fellow, Tim Grimshaw. He is just fourth player, but I thought he had decent stats, and I know he's the same as Hoyt, and I thought he would be better though. But to be fair, he's 15 in finishing, so it's mostly as vision and technique that he's not superb on, but attacking wise he's really good. Physical composer as well, 13, so I think he might be a good player. He's just started 3 matches and just scored 1 goal, so we will see. He might not be, and as you can see here, doesn't have that much money, so we'll see. So maybe a bit of a gamble there. Last season he was here as well. Taylor Gregory, left back, backup, more like it, but now it says that he is better than Liam Morris. We'll see about that, but it's probably going to be a backup. 22-year-old, capped for Ireland under 20s. Not sure that he's going to go higher up. Unfortunately, his crossing is still utter terribleness. But yeah, we got him in there. And then one of the most expensive players that we got in was Justin Matthews. And then this still wasn't what he wanted from the beginning. It was way lower. But yeah, I thought, since he is such a good player and was last season one of our best central defender, I thought, and he has like a half star better than everyone else, so, and has potential for leading League 2 players. For why not sign him anyway? 23 years old, capped. He was capped as well, under 20s level for Ireland there, so not the Irishman. Adam Richards, sort of seen as a backup for Milton, even if they have totally different role. He's great free kicks and corner, which is superb to see there, but he's more of a defensive player than Milton ever was. Milton was more of a creative player. He was loaned out to Aldershot last season and did score 4 assists and 2 goals there, and he is actually a Leicester player, so maybe has potential for more. At least it says that he is a League 2, potential for a League 2 defensive midfielder. So probably might play the defensive midfielder role. I guess we'll see. And then we have 2 goalkeepers. Not sure if anyone... I thought they would be better, but they were not. They were about the same. Olwick already is, but he had some potential as well. At least Sky Bet League 1 for Gary Foden from Notts County. Has not played any single league match, either part-time or full-time. Actually, John Fletcher from Sutherland. He's actually played 2 championship matches, so that's interesting. Unfortunately, he has very high electricity, but to be fair, I think he... or I'm not sure, it doesn't say here. No, he's not great for a sweeper keeper. Sure, if Alnwick has so much potential. And then we have, recently we got in on loan here, Nigel Farley from MK Dons. I don't like to sign players by MK Dons, but he isn't from MK Dons in the beginning. He has been in Manchester United, Hunger Force snapped him up here. He played some at Vanarama South, and then wasn't great in League 2, but maybe League 2 is just too high for him. Unfortunately, I thought as well that he would be better, but he had still potential for a Vanarama National place, so yeah, I don't know. Many of these players is still not Vanarama National place, so... But you never know, we might be able to still upper half, but official, what's it called, official expectation or the official goal is to avoid relegation. So the board isn't too ambitious. Let's just say that was the first thing that came up, and I don't want to get sacked for having too high expectations or whatever. And an interesting thing here is that Regan Bass actually is the legend already after just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 5 seasons isn't terrible, but 14, 22, 20, 15 and 16. I guess he did sort of a comeback there. Fortunately, Hoyt isn't here, and Will Milton is here, even if I'd sell him, so that's a little bit bizarre why he is there. And as usual, I thought I would get more money in, but sadly it did not happen. Maybe I need to go for Premier League clubs, but we only lost 1-0 to West Ham. I feel, yeah, you see there, it's a disaster about to happen. Okay, you could say that, well, that's not too much in that's not too much in the end of the season, but it equalized up, and in like 2 seasons it's going to be almost 1.2 million. Yeah, we did not. It's just weird because I loaded up today the West Ham game, which was this season, right? Yeah. So I'm technically like season away, whatever. I have like 7 episodes that isn't uploaded. But yeah, unfortunately, we did not get. I believe our attendance was not terrible against these higher teams, but I don't know why, but we did not get that much money. But now I saw that he's pretty tired, so we should probably get him out. Oh, so we should do some changes here probably. Adam Hoyt on the bench, around a little bit here. Richard Turner will be on the bench there. Then we need a central midfielder, which would probably be Agger. And then it's, should we, John, no, we shouldn't, I don't know what past me was thinking here. Okay, I'm going to just not gamble here, but we could take Osborne or has 6.70. They're probably the same. Okay, yeah, he's been better in his develop. So, oh, I forgot to say that. That's always so weird because you can't see it on the screen here, but again, have Kevin Osborne loaned in. Fortunately, Notts County did renew his contract, but his contract is still going out next season, so yeah. So we're going with this lineup for today, using, as you can see here, more of a ball winning, and can he? Yeah, he can sort of play there. Maybe we should do that still. It's just that Adam Richardson can't play there. Let's just make some changes here. So Alnwick in goal, Pierce, Matthews, Justin Matthews from last season, Wood, Dan Woods, Liam Morris, Farley new here. Reese is probably going to get more game time than last season since Milton has gone out. But I believe Reese still has more. Okay, it says that he has a lot of potential, but I'm not sure. You're 24 years old. You're probably not going to develop that much. Base should be target man. I always forget about the changes. Blair and Barker on the wings here because I want to still go on the players that I know. Tate as a poacher and Bass as a striker and Hoyt as a little bit of a joker. And as you can see, oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. We're actually 11, but now we're 13. But I guess that isn't bad. And really interesting, some of these manager. Jens Suarez Prowse is managing catering, which is bottom of the table. And today we're meeting Barnett, and the manager for that is Patrick Evra. Oh, what a shambolic moment. I had not even gone through the matches here. I guess we'll see if the Barnsley want. I mean, still Barnsley. I feel like he's so much potential, though that I think it's gone down, so. And it's just a third choice. And as you can see, we are a club that doesn't make a ton of money, so I know that is very high asking price. I want 150. And then we can take that. Yeah, that seems, or maybe even lower this a little bit. We 200,000. Okay. Now I feel like I went very low, but to be fair, his value is 59. That's still like 4 times his value. And Patrick Twist, how much money do they have? The problem is that I have to find another one now, but it felt like too much, especially with the. It's not like we. First off, it's not like we have the biggest attendances, and we're still just in Vanarama National. And since we are semi-professional, I think the players are not going to improve that much just because we are not training as many days as we should as a professional club. So probably for Dan Wood's career is probably better. We might check if we can loan him in. I'm pretty sure he's not good enough for championship right now, so it's not impossible that we can get him still on a loan. That's still like what we would get from FA Cup run or whatever. It's still signed probably the most amount of players of everyone. Even if it's good to have talented players, I feel like yes, Liam Morris probably can develop as well, but I'm not sure how much they really can. They probably can't reach all the amount of stars that they have in potential. So I guess we'll see if that transfers go through. It's Liam Morris is going to be, Pierce is going to be, Tommy Agger is going to be. The only one we have right now that is trained from the club is John Williams. I've tried to actually sell him because I don't think he's going to get that much game time. I mean, his free kick and tackle is not bad. If I would be able to loan him out, that would be great, but I think it's not going to happen. So yeah, away against Barnet. I feel like we should be able to at least get a draw. Premier matches, as I like to say, they can be pretty difficult. Oh, 1, 2, 3 new players. We're just going on the experience here. I know Alnwick still makes a lot of mistakes, or maybe not a lot, but some mistakes at least every season. But it's just super difficult to find someone that's good enough for this level for like free transfer. I haven't still found anyone that is like doesn't cost it. Oh, Lee Tate, Luke Blair on the corner, great corner goal. I think this might be Lee Tate's most superb season. He scored 40. I think he might score 20. Because, yeah, he had some slow starts there. But then he turned around and scored some goals. So that was very nice. I guess we will see. You never know. No, that's probably not going to happen. That Dan Woods just... No, I don't want... I guess it was still Barnsley wasn't super... Oh, and Dan Woods. Maybe he'll get some more fans for him. Another set piece here by Peters. It's kind of a funny goal. It's kind of a central defender goal there. Because he missed or... puts it right at the keeper, and then he stumbles around, and then he scores it on the rebound lying down. Everyone is doing a good match. No one is really bad. Some players are a little bit tired, like Sam Rees, only 75%. I think I'm not going to make any changes because we are not seeing anything from Barnett so far, so... That's interesting. Dartford went up then last season. I think Reese is going to go out. He seems very tired. And probably Base as well. Base has not done a bad... Because I still think that I'm not like Dr. Ben did and just not going to make the switches. Because especially here in the lower tiers... Probably better to make the substitution for the player to rest, since they most of the time doesn't have the... Lee Tate again! Tommy Agger, I mean, scores... I mean, I'm surprised that no one was interesting for him after all, because he still is 20 years old. He's... very much a contender for place at the first 11, but usually he just gets to start off the bench. But he is a great player to take in. Parker has been fairly invisible, or not too interested maybe. Yeah, I think we're unfortunately going to need to sell sometimes. I'm not this, even if Dan Wood is good, I'm not the sentimental guy still, because a championship team, I mean, yeah, if it would have been like a League 2 team, I probably would, but they still went in with, I don't know how much the initial bid, but it probably was like 59,000 or something, so almost as much as value when you get like 13,000 or whatever. But this was after all a championship team. So let's see here when we'll do the Maidenhead. That's interesting. Wait here. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Dartford. That's interesting. Well, I think I might do Dartford and Kettering, because that Dartford has started off good, but they might drop down. Yeah, it's probably a double live come, and then it's going to probably, as usual, be the FA Cup. I'm going to try to at least go to the first round and the second round. I'm not sure if we're going to go to the third round, but it would be lovely if we did like 2 seasons ago. But anyway, and I guess we'll see until next episode if we have sold Dan Woods and what we've done, if we have reloaned them or gotten some other fellow in. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I'll see you soon again. So